Hi, my name is Caden Olson. Today we're here with We've Got a Friend YouTube series for COD. We're going to be interviewing Professor Earhart. She is a professor of English as a second language for the communications department. Let's get into it.
So what led you to become a professor?
Well, I became a professor in a roundabout way. I studied business administration at USC and graduated and entered the corporate world. I worked for Quaker Oats Company for a few years, and then I ended up moving overseas to Germany. So I started teaching business English in Germany to different corporations there, and I started learning German in an evening adult school in Germany. So when I returned back to the United States 10 years later, I went and completed my master's degree, and then I ended up getting my doctorate degree in education. I think the favorite class I've ever given was English as a Second Language Foundations class. And that's a class for immigrant students that have immigrated to the Coachella Valley, and they have zero literacy in English. And it's an intro class to the language and the culture. And I love teaching that class because the learning curve is so high. In the beginning of the semester, the students don't know any English. And as time goes by, they begin learning the language and getting more proficient. So it's very rewarding.
How would you recommend students finding out about outstanding professors?
I think the best way to learn about outstanding professors is to ask your classmates and your teacher for recommendations. I think word of mouth is absolutely the best way. I think so. It's just asking around.
What suggestions would you have for students who want to succeed inside and outside of the classroom?
Well, I have a couple of suggestions for students who want to succeed inside and outside of the classroom. First of all, I think you have to have confidence in yourself and know that you're there to learn. So it's really okay to make mistakes while learning. Secondly, I think that students need to understand that different topics will get hard, but you can do things that are hard. And you need to kind of motivate yourself by telling you that when things get hard, you can do it too. And look at the challenges as opportunities to move forward. COD has a lot of resources, and some that I would suggest would be the Language Lab and Task Tutoring Center. That's a really good resource for students who are struggling in classes and need help with homework or need explanations from a different angle or another person. I also think the Dreamer Resource Center is very helpful, particularly for the population of students that I teach in English as a second language. There's free legal services that they can get at the Dreamer Resource Center. And also, of course, the food pantry is always a good option where you can get free food every single week and daily snacks.
What is one thing that you have seen students do that impresses you?
Well, I think a lot of students have to juggle between their personal lives and school. And it's always just impressive how students take on full-time jobs or work a couple of part-time jobs. They manage raising children and attending classes. So the balance between work life and school life, it's just always impressive and motivating to me as a teacher, their perseverance.
Do you have examples of students going above and beyond for classroom assignments?
I think most of my students go above and beyond. In my area of teaching, learning a new language, you have to do a lot of studying, you have to practice the language, and you have to be, like I said, afraid to make mistakes. So,
what would you say is the best place on campus to clear your mind?
I think the best place on campus to clear your mind is the fountain in front of the library. It's just really beautiful with the water, and when you look out to the west, you can see the mountains in the Coachella Valley, and it's just really beautiful and peaceful. I know on some Fridays, there's yoga classes outside in front of the fountain. And just the beautiful surroundings that we have around our campus is pretty, and you can see it from the library.
Do you have a favorite vending machine on campus?
I don't really have a favorite vending machine, but for students that need to purchase food, there are plenty of vending machines around. And of course, the food pantry, you can get free items often. When things get challenging, remember that the faculty is here to help you. It's really important that you communicate to the faculty what's going on in your lives, because we're really here to help you and we want to support you. If we don't know what's going on in your personal lives or your work life, then we can't help you. So just come to faculty and share a little bit about yourself so that we get to know you a little bit better, and that will help us to help you.